My brother Craig and his wife Linda last year went on a 6-month round-the-world cruise. An elder in my church lost his wife some years ago, and each summer ever since has spent a couple weeks in the majestic Rocky Mountains at a horse ranch, engaging in daily trail rides. The pictures taken by both parties gave me a sense of the wonder and adventure that each of them experienced. I grew up in Holmes County, and I'm old enough to remember the travelogues that came to our high school from time to time. Going with Dad, I loved listening to the narration and watching the traveling adventures shared by the presenter in the form of picture slides or videos of mountains, people, and wild animals in faraway lands. Many Amish and Mennonite people, and myself, lived the presenter's adventure vicariously through their travelogue. I know that some people with conservative values have varying opinions about PBS, the public broadcasting system, because of their sometimes liberal views. But there are two shows that I watch almost every time they come on. The first show is Rick Steves' Europe, and the other is Alone in the Wilderness. I love Mr. Steves' European adventures with the vast mountain ranges where Mr. Steves shows videos of himself engaging people of different cultures and wonderful mountain ranges. I don't like Mr. Steves' frequent references to climate change, but I love the video adventures he shares. I joke with Dee that I think I like them because they are where my people, the Anabaptists, come from. Also, I'm always fascinated by Richard Prentke's Alone in the Wilderness, movie of his compilation of video clips he shot of himself living and surviving a primitive life over 30 years, from 1968 to 1999, alone in Alaska's harsh and sometimes unforgiving climate. He used no power tools, but only primitive hand tools to build his cabin and many other features around his cabin. I especially remember him saying with his cabin fire crackling, "It's a toasty 43 degrees," as the outside temperatures sometimes drop to 40 below zero. Why do I like the pictures and videos of all the people I have mentioned in this post? It's because I realize at the age of 70 years old that I will likely never experience the vast majority of these adventures myself. My guess also is that most of the Amish people at the travelogues have never gone to faraway lands. So we resort to living vicariously through others who share their experiences. Most of us encounter circumstances and even peril and danger beyond our control. My brother Merv was shot and blinded by a gunman in 2001. My wife has some physical problems, and I'm realizing that at my age I will likely never travel to experience physical and visual adventure. Even Richard Prentke, at the age of 83, had to give up his Alaska adventure. He and his family members came to the conclusion and realization that he would be in physical danger if he continued. That being said, the other night Dee and I shared what we think is missing in many people living the Christian life, including ourselves. It's the sense of adventure, the sense that all of us are on a great spiritual journey, almost too wonderful to comprehend. Smokey and Juanita, two 90-year-olds in our church, can experience that adventure. And it goes all the way down to the babies and toddlers in the church who are at the beginning of their adventurous lifetime journey. Following are two Bible passages that give us just a partial view of this adventure of a lifetime here on this earth, we as Christians are on. Here they are. The first one is Jeremiah 33:3. Call to me, and I will answer you and tell you great and incomprehensible things you do not know. It's a great journey. We're on incomprehensible things that we don't know. We don't even realize how wonderful that is. And then the second one is in Ephesians 1:18 and 19. This is a great passage. I pray that the eyes of your heart may be enlightened, so that you may know what is the hope of his calling, what is the wealth of his glorious inheritance in the saints, and what is the immeasurable greatness of his power toward us who believe, according to the mighty working of his strength. Greatness. We're on a great journey. Then, every adventure has to have a climax, which is the reason for the adventure of a lifetime in the first place. You can find the reason in Philippians 3:13 through 14. Here it is. But one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and reaching forward to what is ahead, I pursue as my goal the prize promised by God's heavenly call in Christ Jesus. There it is. The reason for our adventure of a lifetime, whatever twists and turns it may take, is to be in the end with Jesus in heaven forever and ever.